Hello, hello. Welcome to Intuitive Angel Reads. I'm Intuitive Chew. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, hi, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Again, I'm Intuitive Chew. Thank you for visiting Intuitive Angel Reads. This is going to be next in love for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and or Capricorn. You guys could be doing a lot of letting go at this point in time, really releasing, really purging, really tapping into that unconscious mind. I feel like you're really basking in a lot of changes or being a bit more adaptable, okay? I don't know. I'm done downloads, but like I said, welcome on in. If you're new here, hi, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Okay. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so that way you're notified the next time I drop you a video. Again, please keep in mind this is a general reading, so I may or may not resonate with you, and that is absolutely okay. Be sure to use your sense of discernment. Only take what fits and leave what does not. But just because it does not as of right now doesn't necessarily mean that it's not your story. Take it and put it in your pocket, because oftentimes I am predicting, okay, for the future. If you find yourself wanting something a bit more personable, please visit the description box. There you'll see my website. On there, you'll see all the different types of reads that it is that I offer, a little synopsis of what they may potentially entail. Also, if you're seeking spiritual guidance and or wellness coaching, you'll be able to find that there as well, okay? So go check it out, go check it out, go check it out, okay? Before we jump on in, I do like to pray. All right, so Most High, first and foremost, Most High, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels of the highest, most brightest white light, and of the highest, most brightest white light only. I welcome you here and I shut any door that is not of you. I ask for clear and concise messages interpreted in the way intended for my earth babies. Bring forth the messages, the nudges, the clarity, the advice, whatever it is that they're needing to know at this point in time. Anybody that tries to negatively attach their energy to mine and our earth babies, may that tie be severed. Anybody wishing on our downfall, send us evil eyes, and are simply trying to create blockages, may that should be returned to send times 1,000 to them and their loved ones. I know that no weapon against us shall prosper because we are guarded, guided, and protected all days, always, from things that can be seen and the things that cannot be. Okay, Asé Amen and Asé and Amens again. Welcome in spirit, welcome in most high, welcome in angels, ancestors of the highest, most brightest white light, and of the highest, most brightest white light only. Please come forth and bring me clear and concise messages for earth signs. Some of you guys are in a place of manifesting a soulmate, manifesting somebody that it is that you are um, wanting forever with, okay? I do feel like for some of you guys, there's a connection that may be deepening at this point in time, but be sure that you are paying attention to all of the right signs. Maybe some of you guys may potentially be thinking about who you should give to, what you should give to, okay? Just be mindful. I want you to be very mindful. Let's see. What's next? What's next in love for earth signs at this point in time? We have take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone, you will reap great rewards. So for some of you, you guys are really needing to step out of your sense of complacency. Okay, you guys may want something, but you're fearful. Okay, or it's very uncomfortable to let yourself be vulnerable or let yourself be seen or let yourself be heard. Okay, I do feel like if you're wanting something at this point in time, you definitely have to be in a place of allowing people to see those parts of you. Okay, it's time that again you take that leap, take that uncomfortable step. You want love. How are you manifesting it? Okay, we have reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. Exactly. How are you manifesting it? Some of you guys are in a place of manifestation. You're manifesting your divine counterpart. For some of you guys, you have somebody in your energy, but they may not be up to par. They may not be where you're expecting and or wanting them to be at this point in time, right? And I feel like divine wants you to really stay focused. Okay, just because they aren't where you're wanting them to be at this point in time, it doesn't mean that they cannot get there. I do feel like you may be needing to communicate, okay, what exactly it is that's missing, where exactly do you guys lack. Okay, how can you guys both take the necessary steps to ensure that there is some sort of change between y'all's connection and or dynamic. We have patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. Come through, okay? Because manifestations is heavily highlighted. It's kind of given like law of attraction. You guys are in fact needing to be honest, okay, of what exactly it is that you're wanting at this point in time. Heart to heart conversations is essential, okay, because it lets each other know that it is safe for you guys to talk about your feelings, vulnerability, as that download that it is that I received earlier, okay. So some of you guys are scared to open up because you've been hurt in the past, but I need you to understand that that was your past, okay. In your future, you are needing to do things different and stop attacking and or taking the same necessary steps with a particular situation, how you handle a particular situation in the past. It's not going to resonate with this situation that you presently got going on. I need you to change up, do something a bit different at this point in time, okay? Because it is in fact necessary. You have deepening in order for the connection to be or reach its greatest potential. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is near you. I feel like I said, for those that are in a relationship, I do feel like there's some things that you guys may potentially need to speak about, okay, in order for you guys to take something to the next level. Something feels very stagnant, okay? You could be an earth sign dealing with another earth sign. You could be an earth sign dealing with a air sign, okay? But there's something here that feels a little bit complacent, okay? Some of you guys are in fact thinking about walking away from a connection, and I feel like if you need more, if you want more, vocalize it. And if this person doesn't make the necessary changes to aid or kind of mend y'all's connection and or situation, then you know that that's not the person for you, okay. But again, definitely needing to take a leap, definitely needing to put yourself out there and stop being so fearful of how somebody may perceive things. Listening to your sense of intuition, listening to your sense of inner knowing, okay, tapping into that subconscious mind, okay. Some of you guys, your dreams could be very significant. There could potentially be some truth that's about to be un- unraveled or revealed pertaining to a situation and or a connection that you may have been in, okay. Some of you guys are extremely discontent, as I just made mention of, okay. Very discontent in a specific situation. This could be for those that are single and those that are in a relationship. Flip it, switch it, whatever. I do feel like you may be heavily fixated on something that may have happened in your past, okay. A past connection, a past hurt, okay. You're heavily fixating on this that you're not even realizing divine handing you something new. You are needing to be very mindful at this point in time, because I do feel like some of you guys are missing opportunities. It is okay for you to be very goal driven. I do feel like some of you guys are really thinking about the bag, okay? Really trying to get to it. And that's beautiful, lovely energy. But at the same time, too, it's just kind of like, how could you want love, but you're not really making the necessary sacrifices to ensure that, again, it's received? How could you want love if you haven't really spent time with yourself and understand what being loved feels like? Okay, it requires you to be vulnerable. How do you want love and you don't want anybody to get close to you? Okay, heavy on this manifestation. You're manifesting love, and I do feel like, again, it is a heavy possibility for you. I do feel like some of you guys are going to, again, encounter your partner. Aries season could be significant for some. You guys could meet this person at a social event, okay, an outing, but again, something outdoorsy. Could be a party. Again, I do feel like you're going to be extremely happy. Okay, I do feel like some of you guys been planning this. Somebody that could potentially be repressing their feelings for you. I do feel like there's about to be a conversation about how exactly it is that they feel. Again, could be a Virgo. You could be a Virgo that's been repressing your feelings, holding back a little bit from a connection. I feel like it's now time that, again, you get out of your own way and really allow your heart space to lead you. Okay, I do feel like you've been making a lot of practical decisions, and that's great. I love that for you. But at the same time, too, It's kind of like creating stagnation because you're fearful of getting hurt. But divine is saying, if you want love and you want to experience something so deep, yes, it requires you to have patience with yourself. But this also could kind of be highlighting that you are needing to leave behind all of the fears, leave behind all of the hurt, leave behind all of the uh those dark parts of you. I feel like you're needing to be truthful at this point in time. Truthful that, you know what, I am hurt and I've been hurt and I accept that, and I'm going to work towards, this hurt that it is that I feel by doing said thing. I feel like you're needing to say something out loud in order for something to then begin and things to bring out new beginnings, okay? Again, communication, allowing yourself to bask in your sense of creativity, allowing yourself to really, some of you guys have like a fairy tale type of love that it is that you may be holding on to. It's kind of like you know exactly how it is you want it to be. You can envision it, but it's just kind of like you haven't really found anybody that gives you that type of energy, right? I want you to know that again, it's coming. The kind of love that you feel like you are manifesting, it's coming. You just need to be a little bit more intentional. All right. The romance of a lifetime that you want, it's lasting, it's loving, okay? It's coming. But again, you have to release those burdens, release and close out those doors indefinitely, especially when it comes down to hurts that you've experienced, because it's closing you off emotionally. There is new emotional love, new emotional vulnerability, sensitivity, okay? And it's coming in quick. There's about to be a lot of fast action that's here for you, but you basically have to be the one to kind of accept it. Step out of your way and stop trying to control the situation. Some of you guys are extremely controlling at this point in time, and it's causing a lot of stagnation. Divine cannot work with stagnation, especially when it comes down to your manifestations, okay? Heavily needing to get out of your own way, heavily needing to make sure that, again, what you want wants you, but it requires you to go out and be curious, be receptive, okay, to this new energy. There's somebody from your past that could potentially be stalking you as well. Maybe this is why you feel like it's hard for you to let go or move on, because I do feel like there's some sort of pull. Somebody could be projecting, somebody could be pulling on your energy, and this may be why you haven't really been able to move on emotionally, okay? Some of you guys are really needing to do some shadow work when it comes down to releasing a past love. This could be somebody that, again, you once upon a lifetime used to live with or had higher level of commitments with, okay? Judgment. It is time for you to bask in renewal, rebirth energy, okay? Let's get you some advice. For some of you guys, you were with somebody that ended up choosing somebody else. It is okay. I need you to release this. This person wasn't for you. There is nothing wrong with you. Some of you guys could be a little insecure, okay, or maybe your self-esteem needs a little bit of work because of the things that you went through, okay? I feel like grounding your energy, grounding yourself is going to be very pivotal for the month of February, especially when it comes down to love connections for you, okay? Let's get advice. And again, for those that are in a relationship, it's just about being curious. I feel like spontaneity, okay, could be very significant for you. As I said, that date night popped out. Some of you guys could be needing to go out more, bask in each other's energy, relearn your person. For those that feel like it got kind of complacent. For others of you, I do feel like you could potentially be getting ready to go out. Like I said, you could potentially meet a new divine counterpart at a gathering, a celebratory function, or again, something someplace sociable. All right, get ready to be wined and dined. Again, this may be potentially something that you've manifested. We have Mercury retrograde. This basically speaks about issues. It speaks about communication issues, feeling like you're communicating but not really being heard. Somebody is listening to respond and not listening to understand, okay? So paying attention to the signs, okay? Intimacy. Be mindful that your connections that it is that you may potentially be in now is not just for sex. Some of you guys are wanting something more, something deeper, and it requires you guys to have a conversation, because this person that you're dealing with may potentially be a liar. Their intentions may not be pure. So you are in fact needing to be careful, because this person is in fact very sneaky. Okay, if you're feeling to move on because somebody is unavailable emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, this person is a waste of your time and it needs to be over. You need to call back your energy. Okay. The answer is no for whoever's been asking themselves a specific question. No, it is not the right time. It's time that you let go and make room for new beginnings. As I said, endings, renewals, rebirth. Okay. Some of you guys, it's time to move on. You could be moving. Okay. A change of residence could be very significant. Some of you guys will be moving in with your partner as well. Okay. Some of you guys are needing to go on some sort of a vacation with your significant other in order to spice things up at this point in time. Break out or break free from old cycles in order for you to create a new. Okay, endings to bring on new beginnings. All right, when it comes down to love, so really holding yourself accountable. You want love, what are you doing to get love? For those that are in a relationship and something feels stagnant, what are you doing? Communicate, let each other know where you feel like the other person lack, and make it a conversation, not argumentative, not like you ain't nothing and you ain't. No, I need you guys to express, use your words, really tap into your emotions to get somebody to understand what you need and how you feel like you need to be loved at this point in time. Okay. I do hope this resonated with you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe so that way you're notified the next time I drop you a video. Okay. Um, it was a pleasure reading for you guys today. Drop a comment. Let's get a conversation going in the chat, because again, I love to hear from you guys. And until next time, bye bye.